What's up, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. Wow, I'm super excited. This is the first time that I've ever done these readings for each of the 12 zodiac signs, and I'm pumped. Can't lie, I'm lightweight nervous, just because I just hope I haven't bitten off more than I can chew, but I guess I'll find out as we move along. So thank you for joining me this week, Aquarius. I love you. You're my first one. Very first. Aquarius. So this is your reading for the month of July 2020. Aquarius, I am going to start you off with a 12 card spread. All of the 12 positions represent different houses that are present in astrology in a birth chart. Each of the houses have a different focal point, a different focus. Okay. Gonna pull. I keep seeing that three of swords card. This will be my first card. Can't see it. Oh yeah, I can. 5 of Pentacles. So I keep seeing the 3 of Swords card, so I keep wondering if somebody is dealing with some sort of heartbreak issue, just in general, because I kept seeing it, kept popping out, catching my attention. Okay, so one more shuffle here and we'll get into it. Aquarius. Aquarius. We'll have that 5 of Pentacles be an additional message here at the top. Aquarius. 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 Alright. Let's put that up here. Wow, that 3 of Hearts came out again for creativity. So you're feeling creatively blocked for some reason. 8. Let's see what we have here. Aquarius. Okay, so in your first position for self, there's a situation here. I think your thoughts are getting in the way of you being the most productive you can be. You got this 7 of Swords card. This is a sneaky guy, but since this is in the present position, I feel like this has to do with self, obviously. Very much self and how you are getting through life. This is a tough place to be because our thoughts are so... we can't go anywhere if we're spinning, right? So it's super important that we find a way to ground ourselves. Let me go ahead and close the viewfinder so I don't keep staring at myself. I keep getting distracted by seeing myself. So when this shows up for like, if it's in a position that has to do with love or something like that, I would think that it was a situation where somebody else had an external influence on you. But since it's in the position of self, I really feel like that is you getting in the way of yourself. It is swords. So swords are all things of the head and the mind. So we're talking about perception, how we perceive the world, how we hear information, how we take information in, how we speak and how we communicate with people, okay? Our perception is completely formed by our experiences in life, right? So if you've had a shitty life or like a tough life, or you've been through and experienced a lot of trauma, like a lot of us have, then the way that you perceive things happening around you is going to be skewed in that kind of way. You're going to be skewed to kind of perceive things very you just be more on guard, you know what I mean? In different situations, you're going to be more kind of hyper aware, hyper sensitive of things. So I just would, it's just good information for the month of July. This may be something that you're kind of working through, and find a good way to get grounded, okay? In your second position here, for your resources or money matters, we have the Chariot. Wow. Keyword for this is karma's course. So there is a situation with your money matters, or your resources. Resources could also be things like the things that you own, the things that help you be who you are as a human being, so to speak, your home. Just things are resources, right? It's also about, and it came up right, and as most of you know, I'm going through a change. I'm trying to figure out reversals, but it came up right, so this is tight. This is also a major arcana card, so major arcana cards are major life themes that we're going through. So it's kind of bomb that you got this super powerful card in this position of resources and money matters. I feel like you're probably super abundant right now. The message of the card is basically the ball is in your court. You have the reins. You have power to guide your life in whichever direction you would like. And since it's upright, look at the star. I don't know if you know. I probably, he's got stars on his crown. Hopefully that's not blurry. He's got stars on his crown. So success is on the horizon for you for the month of July, for sure. In your third position for mental internal communication, basically the way you express yourself here. Wow, we have this Knight of Cups. So kind of what this tells me is that you are expressing yourself in kind of an emotional, kind of sentimental way, which is beautiful. If you're somebody who speaks from your heart, that's definitely what I'm getting from this. Yeah, it just feels like you're being very tender, and your words are sweet, and just it feels very flowy. It's a water sign cup, so it's just very like kind and loving. So that's really bomb to see. Something interesting here for our fourth position for home and family matters. We have this kind of weird, this card is always used to be a little uncomfortable. So kind of what this tells me is whatever your home or family situation is, there's somebody in the home or somebody in your family that is kind of out of touch with reality. Could be you, it could be the other person, but there's definitely somebody who's kind of like not grounded at all, okay? Do I want to dig in there? Let's dig. I brought other decks so we could dig. For some reason, that's making me feel nosy, which is Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, let me stop. Aquarius. Aquarius. What's going on in the home? Okay, so let's look this up. I know what this is upright. I'm going to definitely look at this, the reversal for this. See how it works? Sometimes it feels right, sometimes it doesn't. So great. This one doesn't give reversals. Of course. Okay, so this card is called the Rider. Look at it. It's similar to the other card in that it's colorful and there's kind of like a cloudy situation. This is a super bright card. Let's see. It says, I am always bringing news. Look around me to see what it includes. I might be coming to visit or bringing you some changes. I am fast and always on the move. If you see negative card close by, which this to me feels a little bit negative, close by, you will probably not enjoy the reply. So maybe you have a visitor, you have a family member visiting or something to that nature. So just be aware, like if there's somebody in your family, in your home that is a little out of touch with reality, just remember that's their perception, that's their reality, and whatever life events brought them to where they're at is why they're like that. And it's not personal, okay? So let's move on for our fifth position for creativity. Wow. You got the Three of Swords reversed. So super blocked. Super just, there's something that happened. let's delve. The fifth house. Let's look here, guys, because I'm learning with you. I never really decided to. There's so many other practices that I chose to really study before astrology, because I kind of gave up after I realized I don't know my birth time, which is a whole nother story. So that's why we're learning together. So for our fifth position for creativity, this is kind of what it talks about. Wait, I'm looking at 6. Okay, no wonder. Okay, so creation and recreation. A self-expressive house, the fifth house, encompasses everything that is creative, including ideas, dreams, music, and art. Okay, love affair. Love affairs, the fifth house, represent more than biological reproduction or the sexual urge. Love affairs also come under this house because they make a person feel special. With links to Leo, this house is where someone plays and discovers the inner child and develops a sense of wonder. So what I'm thinking is that somebody experienced tremendous heartbreak and it's made you want to close up, okay? That's how I'm feeling about this, okay? Being in the creativity spot. For our sixth position, this is occupation and or physical health. Somebody is not feeling well, okay? Not feeling well. This Nine of Swords is a shitty card. But remember, it's just a reflection. So things that we can work on through the month of July, since we're feeling like this, since this is what's being reflected. Let me just tell you, the good thing about this being a number 9 is that I feel like for you in the month of July, it's starting to come to an end. This phase is coming to an end because you can only go right back around to 1. So this is actually a bomb card to get because it's only mirroring how you already feel. And you should know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Let me go ahead and pull one more card for this Aquarius. Occupation and physical health. Occupation and physical health for Aquarius. Occupation and physical health for Aquarius, please. Occupation and physical health for Aquarius, please. Wow. Yeah. You got the card called the House, okay? Occupation and physical health. This is a beautiful card. Let me read the little blurb, but I'm going to second that motion and go with my initial inclination that it's coming to an end and things are looking brighter. It's also the card, it's a number 4, which talks about stability, stable foundations, okay? So, bomb, okay? Good shit, okay? You guys are going to get better. If it's not health, it's occupation, things are going to be looking up. So you're still in it in July, but I would say August, it's coming out of it, okay? I am your family and your base, your ground, and your home. I give you stability and comfort. I am your living arrangement and environment. I am what surrounds you and your estate. The cards around me will give you signs to my present state or what the future will dictate. Okay? So, like I said, and I'm wondering too if there's just maybe a lot of negative energy in the house too, which is making your health kind of be off kilter. Okay? So let's move on to the next house, the 7th house. Here we have love and relationships. Aquarius, what the fuck is going on? Look, we got the Lover's reverse. We got the love card in the love and relationships position. It's reverse. So there's something about the relationship you're in, the relationship you're seeking, or the relationship you're coming out of that was definitely, there was some darkness or some shadow to it, okay? I always like to talk about the Lover's card looks strikingly similar to the Devil card. So, because it's reverse, I will bring in that link to the Devil card. They look practically the same. You can put them on top of each other and they're almost identical. The color scheme is different. The Devil looks different than the Angel, but it's a similar theme. 2 naked people. There's flames in the background for both of them. So there's something very shadowy about the card. Now, about this position, what's going on here. Now, the thing about it, though, you could have gotten a much worse card in this position. You still got this beautiful Lover's card. So I feel like there is some hope in the month of July for you to kind of just be aware be aware of some of those red flags. Don't overlook red flags. Be smart. And I feel like if you stay grounded in how you assess things with this person, that there could be some light at the end of the tunnel, because this is still a really bomb card. For your 8th house, changes to come. Okay. Wow. Is somebody... okay, well, we have the Kid card, 6 of Cups, which could talk about nostalgia. Or this could talk about kids coming in. So if you are not trying to get pregnant, be careful. But I would also just say, if there's any kind of childhood wounding that you've been working on, I feel like the month of July is a time when you're going to be receiving some healing, okay? There may be things that are triggering some childhood memories and nostalgia, and it comes up right. It's super beautiful. So I feel like peace and serenity is coming around this issue. Okay, our 8th house, we're looking at... No, we just did the 8th house, sorry. The 9th house, we're looking at spirituality. So somebody is taking a step back and reevaluating their current spiritual practice, or something of that nature. Here we have this 2 of Wands. You may have be changing from one spiritual practice to another, some sort of shifting or changing gears. Uh-oh, crying baby. So yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do. Sorry, guys. So there's some kind of crossroads or choices that you could be making here about your spirituality. It does feel very much like you are looking at past beliefs, past associations with spirituality, and maybe shifting gears, okay? So that's cool. Contemplation, you can never go wrong. For ambitions, wow, somebody might be wanting to do some work in the garden, or working with plants of some sort, doing something with the earth or animals. A 9 of Pentacles, she's freaking super powerful, super bomb. So, I mean, enjoy yourself. It is summertime. There's lots of sunshine going on in here. So somebody's taking on a big task. This could also be career endeavor, ambitions. You know, it could be something that you're taking on that maybe even dealing with a lot of money, or even dealing with people's health. For our 10th house, I'm sorry. For spirituality, sorry. I have a key in front of me, sorry. Okay, so this was 8, 9, spirituality. What the fuck did I do? Hold up. 7, 8, 9. Okay, shifting, spirituality. Okay, so 10, ambitions. Okay, I'm on the right page. Sorry, everybody. Okay, here we go. I'm still learning the houses. Okay, number 11. That 11th house, we're looking at community and social settings. Like, who do we surround ourselves around, and what is our social life like, and how do are we aware of what's going on around us? Okay, so we do have an 8 of Cups, which is very like feeling kind of sad. This is also about leaving something that maybe once fulfilled us and letting go and going with the flow. So, I mean, Aquarius, there is a lot going on in our world today. This could be a social circle, like a group of friends, but this could also be like our social beliefs and or even political beliefs, I feel like. So there is a lot of political, social stuff going on right now, a lot of fucked up shit. So some of us may be kind of sad that we were looking at things one way and realized we kind of got to shift gears a little bit. For our 12th house here, we have challenges and losses, or this is the house of karma, okay? We have the Hierophant. It's reversed, okay? So, when this is reversed, this talks a lot about maybe ourselves, but I'm more inclined to say people in our lives or people from our past that perhaps abused their power. When this is upright, this is a very spiritual path. This is like being the path of the spiritual leader. This would be somebody in maybe the church, or a guru or a mentor, or you know, a yoga teacher, or it could be, you know, I had a spiritual business coach. It could be something like that. But since it's reversed, and since it's the house of karma or challenges and losses, this and it's a major arcana, guys. I'm looking at your majors. You got 3 majors, and it's a major arcana. So it's this really, for the month of July, I feel like you're really going through even just like a big change in the way you thought of how you were going to guide people spiritually, or how you were guided spiritually, or somebody from your past, like I said, that maybe came back to you, maybe in memory or maybe in real life somehow, okay? So this is a heavy card to get reversed in your challenges and losses. Okay, so let's talk about this additional message that came out here. You know what? I want something about this Hierophant. Challenges and losses for karma for the 12th house. The Hierophant for Aquarius. Why is this reverse Hierophant, please? Why is this Hierophant reversed, please? Why is this Hierophant reversed, please? Why is the Hierophant reversed, please? Thank you. Yeah, somebody's taking or will be, or is taking a kind of a more detailed look at something that has to do with their spirituality. You guys got, in your spiritual position, you got this looking at the past. Okay, something from the past is coming up to be worked on. Okay, this is the magnifying glass. This talks about paying attention to details. Okay, so somebody is like reevaluating big time. So I wish you the very best on that journey, because that can be intense, right? Let's check the bottom of the deck, Aquarius. I love you guys. And then we'll pull a couple more cards and then we will wrap up. Wow, King of Wands. So this would be somebody fire sign. So perhaps somebody's going through a situation with somebody fire sign. He's definitely watching you. He's got his eye on you. Kings tend to be kind of the more older, wiser, mature people in our lives, like grandpas. But they don't have to be. It could be somebody, you know, my age or younger that is just super mature as well. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Somebody light-haired, light-complected, probably. Doesn't have to be, but the characteristics of the King of Wands is somebody really passionate and creative, okay? Somebody really passionate and somebody really fun to be around, like just super not flamboyant, but could be, but just somebody with a really great personality, really just charismatic, okay? So let's pull a couple more cards. Do this. Ooh, I can use that. Let's do that one. Let's do that one at the end. Okay, just getting organized here. Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Aquarius. Additional message for Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Additional message for Aquarius, please. Additional message for Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius, Aquarius. Oh, did that one kind of... Wow, she was ready to go. She was not playing. She was coming out. Expansion. Wow, I'm going to read a little bit from the book, but somebody's really beginning to blossom and really step into their own, okay? This is a bomb card to get. Expansion. It's also, this is a chakra card. It belongs to the 5th chakra, which is the chakra of expressing, of your voice. It's the throat chakra. It's expressing yourself and communication, okay? The throat chakra, actually, something I learned about that is also connected to the sacral chakra, which is the 2nd chakra, which also houses your sexual organs. So You might want to take a look at how you're connected to your sexual history, whether or not you have a healthy relationship with sex, especially as women. We're usually prone to, most women end up in situations at one time or another in their life that have to do with sexual trauma. You know what I'm saying? So remember that the throat chakra is also connected to the second chakra. Okay, so when we are blocked in how we know how to communicate, and when we're blocked and we have a hard time, it can sometimes have to do with our second chakra. Look it up too if you have more questions. Okay, expansion. The inspiration for this says, you'll see it when you believe it. You'll see it when you believe it. So you're not supposed to believe it first. You see it to believe it. See it to believe it. No, that's not what I meant. Okay. The inspiration. Seeking good advice is vital when you are pushing into new territory. Stay away from anyone who is critical of your dreams. I mean, can we talk about this again in your home and your family realm? Don't listen to that shit, okay? This indicates possibly changing your friends, okay? So that's interesting. I did talk about this in the social house. There may be some of that going on as well. Okay, let's check 2 more cards for you guys. Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Oh, let's do that one. Oh, wow. Creativity. So this would be your solar plexus chakra, your 3rd chakra, step up from your 2nd chakra. Houses where we feel joy, where we can block about feeling joy if we're not feeling good, if we don't feel happy. It's the yellow chakra. So very important. What do we get in creativity? Oh yeah, remember somebody's really super blocked, so they want you to step into creativity. This would be the house of creativity, but creativity stems from our 3rd chakra when we were looking at the chakra system. So this blockage, they really want you to step back into your light, okay? All right, one more card for you guys. Angels of Abundance for Aquarius. 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 Oh, there we go. Let's do that one. You guys got dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Wow. Well, that's pretty bomb, Aquarius. I hope that you're my first one ever. I'm going to look 5 years down the road and be like, wow, this was my first one ever. So thank you so much for being here for me. You watching is a support system for me, so I appreciate you and I love you. And I hope you were able to, I hope you feel more connected by the end of the reading. I love you, and I'll see you next month for August. Okay, bye.